Hey everybody, this is Dan from Mechanical Malarkey. Today's video is going to be a little different from my usual how-to instructional videos. I'm just going to be letting you tag along while I do some work on my truck. Got several things I need to do on my truck, including the rear brakes, so I'm just going to show you what stuff I'm dealing with and then let you watch me work on it. So let's roll under the truck and see what I've got going on. So a couple weeks ago, my rear brake line blew somewhere along the frame. As you can see, it's all pretty rusty. I've already disconnected the front end of it. I'm going to be replacing the entire line from the front to back. Back here you can really see just how old and crusty these lines are. It's clear that I can't just do the single line from the front to the back here, because these lines probably won't last long. Then besides that, there's no way I'm getting those bleeders open to bleed out the air. The other reason I have to replace the wheel cylinders is because the right rear has been leaking for quite a while now. It's been a slow leak that I can just add fluid, doesn't matter that much, but now I need to replace it. I was kind of hoping that I could just replace just the wheel cylinder, not have to do the rest of the brakes, but when I took this drum off I could see that everything's just soaked in brake fluid. The shoe's actually starting to separate. I also found this little cable is broken right there. And of course, if I'm doing all these rear brake parts, might as well do the cables too. I've never actually used the parking brake on this truck. I always just park it in gear and make sure it doesn't roll, which isn't a great idea. As you can see, this is the adjuster, which, great design, it's on the outside of the truck as opposed to the elements, but it's all rusty. So I'm doing the front cable and the rear cables, and I figured might not be able to get this adjuster loose, so I should get the adjuster, and then I could probably rehab this piece, clean it up and maybe paint it, but I'm already getting all the parts, so why not just replace that too. So most of my parts I got from Rock Auto. Not a sponsor, but I wouldn't really mind. So I got some drums, and then I got every brake part I could think of. So I've got shoes, I've got hardware, adjusters, brake hose, of course wheel cylinders. And for the parking brake cables, Rock Auto's listings weren't very clear, so I went over to LMC. They have nice diagrams and everything, so I haven't even opened this since it arrived. I got cables, got the adjuster, got the springs. Well, I thought I ordered that bracket for the two cables, but I'm not seeing it on the receipt, so I have to look at that. Obviously this is a lot of parts, a lot of work. Today I'm just going to focus on getting the rear drums rebuilt, then I'm going to work on the brake lines some other day, and then the parking brake cables. So this is the bolt. There's no way that nut was going to come off, so I had to cut and drill it. I finally got those on. It's only mildly ridiculously hard. think this side's done.
Did you do the other one too?
Yes. Time to adjust the brakes. Fit at least 2 Honda drums inside this thing. And those are the only, those are as big as I've worked with before this. Drum 1. How did I not order 2? Well, let's get the new cables going in. Bracket. These are impressively stiff old rusty cables. That hurt. Ow. Alright, so I keep making the mistake of grabbing my truck to pull myself off the ground, and I nicely sliced my finger. Try not to do that. Alright, that's it for the second day of working on my truck. Still have to do the front parking brake cable and the adjuster and all that. Get a second drum, then do the brake lines. I don't know if that'll be a second video or part of this video. So let me know if you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And read the blog at mechanicalmonarchy.com. Thanks for watching. So there's this mysterious wet spot underneath the gas tank. I just want to test if it's gas or not. I might need a new gas tank.